The White House is trying to sell what they call Bidenomics. Roll tape.
I think it's pretty clever. It's pretty good. It makes good sense. Bidenomics, right? It kind of flows off the tongue really well. Certainly it's a vision, right? It's a vision about growing the economy from the middle out, the bottom up.
So you're confident that you can change the public's perception of the economy?
We're going to try, right?
All right, Larry Kudlow, here we are. You're on the show, Larry, and you got a question to answer. Will Biden grow the economy from the middle out? I don't know what that means. Can you explain it?
I don't know what it means. I mean, I have no idea. Here's what I know.
Next.
I mean, I have no idea what it means. Sorry. In the last 5 quarters or 15 months, the U.S. economy has grown by a paltry, stagnant 1%. 1%, okay? That isn't even growth. It's really a growth recession. You want to compare that. Biden said yesterday he had the fastest growth in the world. By the way, Canada to the north of us is growing at 3%. The EU is stagnant at 1%. India is growing at 6.5%. China's growing at about 4.5%. So I don't know where he gets that. The other point is we went through it. Look at Biden never talks about inflation. Not just the year-on-year inflation rate, which has come down, as you know, from 9% plus to about 5%, but the actual level of prices since he became president is up 15.6%. And that has been devastating for households. Kitchen table prices have soared. So you've got, for example, in the bottom quintile, you've got wages falling 2.3% in real terms, okay? In the next quintile, these are all lower middle class, wages have dropped 3.9%, and overall, wages have fallen 2.1%. This is the problem with the Biden economy. There's no growth, and real wages have fallen because the level of prices have skyrocketed. Energy prices are up about 40%. Grocery prices are up about 20%. This is why it's going to be a kitchen table economy. It's going to be a pocketbook election, and Biden's numbers are just awful. So he hasn't helped anybody. He hasn't helped the middle class. He hasn't helped the bottom class. He hasn't helped the overall economy. We are on the verge of recession, and our growth has fallen under him to 1%. And by the way, Stu, Donald Trump gave him a 6.5% growth rate in the first quarter of 2021 with a 1.4% CPI.
Right.
So you go figure. What exactly has Mr. Biden done but tear down a good economy?
Can you just want to check the accuracy of this? Is it true to say
Yes.
that well, wait a minute, Larry, just wait a second here. That the bottom quintile,
Yes.
the bottom 20% of income earners actually improved their situation more under Trump than any other presidential period in our recent history. Is that accurate?
Yes. Yes, that is very true. That is very true. The Trump tax cuts benefited the lower classes the most and the middle class second in percentage terms. The upper income quintiles actually benefited the least. Remember, he took away the state and local deduction, which a lot of people are still screaming at. All those rich blue districts, rich blue districts in Silicon Valley. I know you did, and you're still complaining about it, but it was good tax policy. So the answer is yes.
It's your fault.
We had the first three. we had the only 3% growth in 1 year, the only one in this new century. We produced 3% growth, and the same thing will happen now. And that's why these tax cuts have got to be extended. Look, the poverty rate came down, minority unemployment came down, and the middle and lower classes benefited the most. And those are factoids. Those are factoids.
I've got it, and I'm out of time. Larry, we're watching you at 4 p.m. Eastern this afternoon here on Fox Business. Larry Kudlow, great stuff. See you again soon.